Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mario Kart 8 character roster ranking. This is going to be part one of like a three-part series where I rank basically everything in Mario Kart 8. The first one, obviously, being the roster. The second one will probably be the Booster Course Pass Cups, because I already have my ranking decided on that. I just need some more time to sit on the base game tracks and their cups. So we're going to go ahead and get started here real quick. I real quick want to say how these work, and I also want to thank everyone for 100 subs. I haven't really sat down and thanked everyone for that in a video. It means a lot to me, and to get it from a model train video, no less, is a lot more special. So thank you, everyone, and let's get on with the video. Okay, so to explain, top 5, those are just the characters I play the most. Some have moved out and into this spot very recently, which caused me to expand it to a top 5 in Mario Kart 8. Next up is A. Those are characters that if I don't feel like playing any one of my top 5 or I'm just bored of them, I'll probably go to these ones first. After that, we have the B tier, which is if I'm looking for someone to play and my brother or sister tell me to play them, that's probably who I'll play. After that is C tier. Those are characters I'll play once in a blue moon. D tier, characters I hardly ever play or don't like. And then Pink Gold Peach, because it's Pink Gold Peach. So let's go ahead and get started with Baby Rosalina. Alright, so all of the babies going straight into D tier, actually. And we're just gonna place them probably in order of Play vs. Rose. Her above her. Because I don't really like the babies. They feel overdone, and I already have the main characters if I want to play with them. I know that we needed more lightweight characters, but like there were so many better options when this was a majority of the base roster for 8 for the longest time. Okay, next up is Bowser Jr., and he's a B tier. Not bad, not good. He's probably like my go-to B tier character. Like if I don't know who I want to play, I'll be like, I'll play Bowser Jr. So he's not bad. Definitely, probably the perfect definition of what B tier is. When I was writing out the script, I was gonna have Bowser in B, but I'm feeling he's more of a C. I don't play too much Bowser. He's not exciting enough for me. So Bowser's a C tier character. Alright. Cat Peach is a D tier, below the babies. Cute items, but like we didn't really need her when we were expanding the 8 Deluxe roster. Daisy is an A tier. She's like probably the first one I go to when I don't feel like playing any of my main characters. Alright, who's next? Donkey Kong? Alright, Donkey Kong. He's a C tier. I don't find myself playing DK too often. He's definitely like he's definitely a Blue Moon character. I really don't play too much of DK. Alright, after DK is Dry Bones. Dry Bone falls into B. Someone's got to tell me to play him, or I got to really not be feeling anyone above him to want to play him. Same goes for... No, same doesn't go for Dry Bowser, actually. Dry Bowser is an A tier, and that's because he's a cooler version of Bowser. Gold Mario. Where's Metal Mario, too? Because Gold Mario's here as well. There we are. Alright, hold on. There we go. I don't really like Metal Mario. He's not that good. Like, sure, alright. I'm sure people will be like, but the stats are great. I don't care too much about character stats when I'm playing Mario Kart. It's more so just my cart I care about. Iggy. Iggy's a C tier. He's like the last. He's probably like bottom C tier. He's like the last of the last I'll pick when I play any of the Koopalings. Okay, all of the Inklings. Well, actually, most of the color options for the Inklings are going straight to the D tier. With this one being at the very bottom of it. But surprisingly, Turquoise Inkling is a C tier character. Above Iggy for sure. No, he's not C tier. He's B tier. He's bottom B tier. Right, probably above someone else, you know, but I play him a little bit. These other color options aren't too good for me. Next up is Isabelle. Isabelle, she's a solid C, definitely above Iggy, because her animations are very cute. And if I'm gonna race, like if I want to do time trials for the Animal Crossing track, I will definitely play as her primarily. Next up, King Koopa. Not King Koopa. That's King Koopa. King Boo. He's a B tier. Probably lower end B tier. I don't really like Boo, because I prefer my characters to actually sit on the car. But that's just me real quick. Alright. This one should be obvious. This is Koopa. He's going straight into the top 5. Koopa is... I've said it before, he's probably my favorite Mario Kart character. I've played him the most. Whenever I have the chance to play him, he's the one I pick. He's a solid go-to for me. What is next after Koopa? Lakitu! Oh god! Okay, so I kind of wrote all this out beforehand. Lakitu's probably below Iggy in C tier, where I just don't play him. I play him a little bit, but he's definitely like, I have to be like, maybe you should play Lakitu. So that's why he's a C tier character. Larry! Okay, this might shock a couple of you guys. He's not B or A. Larry is actually at the bottom of my top 5, and I know that's... Here's the thing. He took over Koopa for the longest time when I first played through Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so I really like Larry. Larry and Koopa were my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe mains for a while. So, yeah, that's why Larry's actually up here. I really like his mohawk. It's probably because he's the first of the Koopalings that makes him not as like boring as some of the other ones for me personally. Lemmy. He's above... Lemmy's probably above Iggy in C tier, but he's still a C tier nonetheless, where I have to be told to play him. A tier. Okay, who's next? Link. Link is A tier, below Dry Bowser. But this version of Link is probably low C tier, where I'll play as him, the Twilight Princess version. I prefer Breath of the Wild version, because I've played Breath of the Wild, but I haven't played, I believe that's Twilight Princess. I've played Breath of the Wild in Tears of the Kingdom more than I've played with Classic. Did I say Zelda? No, Link. That I have played with Classic. Okay, Ludwig. Ludwig is... He is below Dry Bowser in A tier. He's up there with Larry for the same reasons. That's the reasons he's up so high. But he's still less. Okay. Oh, dang. I forgot to place Luigi. Luigi and Mario are probably... Luigi's probably a B tier character, and Mario is probably below Luigi. I'd probably put Luigi here. Mario's my low B tier. Brothers, they're good characters, but they're not the best. The Mii costume and the Amiibo, they're the same thing. I probably play them the most when I'm wanting to switch up the Amiibo costumes and Mii stuff. They had a lot of good Amiibo costumes, and I like my Mii, so if I'm wanting to switch it up from my usual roster I'm playing, I'll switch over to a Mii. Okay. Morton. Surprisingly, he's actually very low B. He's a very low B tier character, and that might be shocking to some of you, but it just is. Okay. Princess Peach. She's above Bowser in A tier, and that's because I only play Peach and Daisy. I only play the princesses on their bikes. And that's because I have a unique bike for each of them. Peach is the standard bike. Daisy is, oh god, what is it? It's the one that looks very nice with this orange. It's not the jet bike or the one with the turbo suction engine in the middle, because I think that one's red with her. But I really like how the orange meshes with that. I mean, obviously, pink old Peach goes there because she's stinky. All right, Rosalina. This is probably not going to be a shocker. Rosalina is A tier. She is the princess I play the most. She's above Larry. For the longest time, this was my top 3 characters in Mario Kart 8. And I mean, I would play them the most consistently. So that's why they're my top 8. Not top 8, top 5. Roy. Where do I put Roy usually? I'd say he's below Breath of the Wild Link, but he's still A tier. He's not a bad character, but he's definitely my favorite Koopaling. Alright, Shy Guys. They are all B for me, like bottom B, with the blue one being the B, except, this will probably blow your minds, I need this blue Shy Guy here, except for Orange Shy Guy, and he is higher, and he's an A tier, and he gets to be an A tier purely because my brother plays him, and that's why he gets to be an A tier. It's the only reason he's the highest Shy Guy on the list. But that's simply why. I don't have any specific character order other than the blue ones are the best ones. Okay. Tanuki Mario. That is a D tier character. I just don't like him. That's simply it. Okay, Toadette and Toad. Those are both A tier. I do play them a lot. You know, now I'm thinking about it, I don't play Toad as much as I play Toadette. So, I'm probably going to move him in between Luigi and King Boo. Villagers? Oh, dude, those are D. Hold on. There we go. That's probably the most accurate. Because if I were to have to play any of the Inklings, I'd play them before I played any of these 3. C tier, Waluigi is unfortunately in here. Waluigi and Mario just aren't interesting enough to me, and they're below Link. Okay, look, I understand the hype for Waluigi and Mario. Everyone likes them a lot. I just can't seem to get behind it. I'm sorry. I don't like the Mario or Wario brothers in excuse me. I just don't like the Mario or Wario brothers. That's just me personally. I don't like them. Wendy. Wendy is with the rest of her siblings, but I'd probably put her above Iggy. Iggy's probably my least favorite Koopaling, but I definitely play these 2. The Yoshis. Oh God. No particular order. They all just get to go in here. Not even Blue Yoshi's good. I just don't like Yoshi's animations in 8. His animations in Wii are so much better, and that's probably because the Wild Wing isn't a body I can have in Mario Kart 8. I don't know why my Chromebook's being weird. Birdo? Oh, she's also in here. Yeah, we're just gonna move through these ones pretty fast. Birdo and Yoshi, not the biggest fans of any of their alt colors or animations. I mean, Birdo has one cute animation, but that's about it. Okay, so Yoshi and Birdo are definitely low A tier. Like, I'll still play them in any of their colors, but yeah, they gotta be here. Petey. Petey is a high B tier character. and that's not meaning he's bad. I'd say I'd probably put Petey here. I just don't. He's a bit goofy. His head is a bit too big, but when I do play him, I love him. He's a very solid character. That is to say for sure. Now we're moving on to the rest of the DLC characters. Wiggler, Kamek, Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Pauline, and Peachette. Let's start with Wiggler. I think I talked about it a little bit. I very much so wanted Wiggler to come to tour. He ended up coming after Wave 5 released, and he is definitely one of my top 5 characters. I would say Wiggler is solidly, he's probably right here, below Rosaline. And like he's probably number 4 character. For a while, Larry got pushed out of the top 3, and Wiggler took over. But there is a 5th character in the top 5, and it's probably to no one's surprise. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. It's Funky Kong. The surfboard was a very good choice. I mean, obviously he's a Mario Kart Wii legend, but he's only number 4. I love Wiggler's animations more, and I love that he turns red when he gets hit and he gets angry, and he's just very cute. I love it. He reminds me of Rosaline. Honestly, I'm stuttering because I love Wiggler a lot, and I know I'm about to get attacked by all the Mario Kart Wii fans for daring to put Funky Kong. So number 4 in my top 5 characters. Okay, Kamek. Kamek is probably he's above all the multicolor characters, but he's below Inkling. I just wasn't too big a fan of Kamek. When Wave 5, I think, got announced, I was more so excited for Petey and Wiggler, which clearly is reflected here. So, yeah, I prefer a couple more characters to Kamek. Diddy Kong. He is actually not a C tier character. After playing him in the DLC, I would definitely, and this changed from last night when I was thinking about it last night, playing a couple races with each of the characters. Like, I played like one, maybe time trial to see how I felt about the characters. But Diddy Kong, I probably would place him here with tentative, like, maybe lower. But I really like him. He's very fast moving, and he's just a welcome addition back into the roster. Man, and this one probably will come as a little bit of a surprise. Pauline, no, she's not C tier. She's not B tier, but she's probably low A tier. And look, I love Pauline. I love her animation. She has a unique palette for her biker suit, but I wasn't a fan of her voice lines in Tour, and it's because she just repeats the same song over and over. All right, and the final person to rank is Peachette. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wanting me to put her low D tier, but here's the thing. She's very close to pushing Larry out of my top 5. Actually, I think she does push Larry out of my top 5. And Larry sits here. I've been using her probably the most consistently out of the new DLC characters. And that's because with Deluxe, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, I played a lot of Toadette because she was different. From the rest of the roster, I played with, obviously I didn't play too much with Peachette, but when I did a Peachette only playthrough of the game, and I was doing like a personal speed run, I found myself kind of liking her a lot more. I think one of my favorite animations with Peachette is the trick animation where she does the little bounce, which it does the effect where, like, normally if you're about to fall into danger, it'll do it, or if, excuse me, if you do that little, it'll do the little sparkly effect. And she feels more like a Toadette variant than a Peach variant. And that's because they vastly, the biker animations and the voice acting is definitely improved since tour. But she's pretty solid. And this is my ranking. So obviously we have pink, gold, peach. Here's D tier, get another look at it. Here's C tier, here's B tier, A tier, and here's my top 5. I would love to hear what your guys's favorite Mario Kart, your top 5, top 3 favorite Mario Kart characters are, or if you would move anyone around. Gotta remember, this was for fun. This was my experience with the characters. A bit more in-depth will be the cup rankings, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to do something different. I know I've only been doing Spider-Man recently in the podcast. I'm working on a video for Fortnite OG. I kind of wanted to just do one big video for the entire season instead of a bunch of small videos. So that's what I'm doing, and I'll see you guys at the end of that season. I'm still working on an Apex video, but I have some different stuff coming out, and I'm thinking up what I want to do for my Christmas special for 2023. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Bye!